Hey guys and dolls, welcome back to the makeup community. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for checking us out. My name's Chris. You're going to notice in my voice and in my hands that I have tremors. It is called Parkinson's syndrome, and it is defined as genetic early onset Parkinson's disease. And that's how everything got started. I wanted to show, just because you have some special considerations does not mean you have to give up what you know and love. And what I know and love is makeup. So this is the week before Christmas, when a lot of people are running out shopping, trying to figure out what to get. So I've got a couple special videos this week trying some, makeup packages. I don't know what you would call them out. One's a palette, and then two are packages with multiple different items in there. So the first one today is from Wet n Wild, and this is their eye kit here. And so you have got your eyeshadow primer, you've got a shimmer palette, a matte palette, and then you have an eyeshadow brush. Now this retails for $15, but my local Walgreens had these half off. So I got these for $7.50. So this is what it looks like in the box. You pull this out. Here's your eyeshadow primer, which I didn't use because I wanted to test out the shadows, and to really give it a fair shot, I wanted to use my normal primer on my eyes. You got your matte palette, your shimmer palette, and your little brush down here. So I went ahead and did my eyes with these because we have so many eyeshadows to go through that, it would have ended up being a super long video had I done that. So I'm just going to pop these out of here. These eyeshadows are in plastic. There we go. And Wet n Wild is cruelty free and wallet friendly. So let's start with the little things here. I've never tried their eyeshadow primer, but you get 0.17 fluid ounces in here. And if anybody's tried it, let me know. Comment down below and let me know what you think of it, if it's a good primer. Like I said, I wanted to give this kind of the best shot that I could. And in order to do that, I had to use my regular primer. This brush really is not that bad. It's dirty, so you're probably going to see powder come out. Look at that. But, I mean, it's very soft, but still firm at the same time. So I actually kind of like this brush. In comparison to a lot of brushes that come with palettes, this is actually a lot better than higher end brushes or not higher end brushes, higher end palettes that have the little brushes in it. It's better than those brushes that come in it, not higher end brushes, sorry. Hopefully you know what I mean. So this right here, I mean, it is pretty good. It's in a pink, metallic pink. Nice. Okay, let's get into the palettes here. I'm going to start with the mattes. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shadows per, and it comes with the dual tip sponge applicator, which is kind of, I mean, I use these kind of applicators, but these are crap, to be honest with you. So this is what the matte palette looks like right there. It's really pretty. It's got a lot of, the reds, neutrals. I see they're trying to, get colors that the most people would use. So I am going to swatch these for you, and I am just going lightest to darkest. The number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. You can make a really pretty neutral eye, just natural looking eye with that. Okay, so this will do it for the colors after these, and then we have a really dark gray and a black. So number 5, that red. Number 6, that real dark pink. And real dark brown. And kind of a purple deep wine color. And let's do that dark gray and black. So these are all the matte. There you go. So you get 10 matte shades. There they are. Some people would mind that it has 2 different palettes instead of having them all in one. I really don't mind that so much. You know, personally, I don't mind that, but I could see where that would really bother somebody. Get these. Oh wow, yeah, my fingers are a mess right now. Let me clean this off and we will go into the Shimmer Palette. Oh, these, I don't know if you can tell, these don't really want to come off very well, the darker colors, which they are cruelty free, so if they have, you know, red or pink in them, they usually stain a little bit. Just a heads up if you weren't aware. Okay, the Shimmer Palette. It also comes with the dual-ended sponge applicator, and just like the other one, it's not good. It's not a good one. If you use these, I'll use these for shimmers, to be honest with you. I mean, they're great. These particular ones, they're not that good. So here is the Shimmer Palette, and it's kind of the same idea. You don't get the reds though, but it's kind of the same idea as far as you're going, you know, more neutral colors. So let's go in these, and I'm going to go light to dark. There's 1, 2. I used actually both of these first 2 today. There's the first 4. And then I used 2 more today too. Okay. There's like a taupey one. I used this color also. And that one today. I didn't line those up very well. That's okay. And let's get to the dark gray and the metallic black. The metallic black, actually this gray has a kind of a green hue, and that's really pretty. The black has some glitter, but oh, and I should have called it really metallic. It's got a little glitter in it, but it's not really metallic. So there we go. Those are the shimmers. Get these off. So my experience using them. There is a lot of kick up in the pan. And that's for most of the shades. A couple of the shades I didn't have a lot of kick up in the pan, but most of them honestly did. They had a lot of kick up. The matte shades had a lot of fallout. The darker shades did. The lighter shades, not so much. The darker shades in the matte, lots of fallout. I just could not believe the amount of kick up in the pan. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if that'll like honestly show up. Well, first of all, if I can get it in there. There we go. Look at, if you can see the bottom of that. Right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. And then just, make sure you tap it off. That's all I gotta say. I mean, that is like super powder. So by the time you tap it off, okay, I'm going to go into this pink color here. So I am going to really go into it. I mean, the kick up is just, I don't know if you can tell. So let me tap it off so I don't get, you know, all over the cheeks. You don't really get color payoff there. You know, you get that slight little bit. So it took a lot of building up to even try to get a little bit of shimmer. And in the end, you know, I used my fingers and it's still, I did not get, you know, like what we've gotten spoiled to expect. But it was $7.50 for the eyeshadows, the primer, and the brush. So, you know, can I put up with it? Yeah, I could. I do not think that this would make a good gift for, you know, someone who is a makeup maven. I don't think that's going to make a great gift for them, honestly, because with the, you know, the kick up in the pan, having to work to make it show up, you know, the fallout with the mattes. Now, the mattes do blend nicely, but the fallout kind of make it a little frustrating, to be honest. So I would not get these for a makeup pro, but who I would get these for and who I think this would be a great gift for is like a 14-year-old boy or girl who's just kind of starting out with makeup. And because they're not going to expect, like, we've been spoiled. You could totally work with these. So I think this would be a great gift for them. The price point, regularly $15. If your Walgreens is having it half off, then even better. You can get it for $7.50. You know, for the money, I think that this would be a great gift to give. But I would not give it to, you know, a makeup maven, honestly, because we're spoiled. We would probably honestly put these away and go, that's not worth it. But for somebody first starting out, you know, they're probably not used to having that real intense color right away, and they'd be fine with building it up or even having it be sheer. My little cousin, she likes taking one shade and, you know, putting a light wash on one shade on. She just started doing makeup. It looks really pretty on her. So, you know, something like that. I think this would make a great gift for her. But, and if you're shopping for yourself, I would skip it, honestly. This brush is amazing, though. I mean, the brush is great. Maybe I expected too much, because I've heard so many great things about the Wet n Wild eyeshadows that I kind of went into it expecting something a lot better. But I'm going to have to try out one of the regular shadows, because maybe since this is a holiday set, it's not the same. I don't know. So that wraps it up for this video, guys. I am going to have 4 videos this week. It's week before Christmas. Let me see if I can help you out with a little bit of that holiday shopping and test a few things out for you. Alright, I will talk to you guys down in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.